Hey everybody, it's ASIC Eric, and we got a quick one on the car today. I'm just going to cover up the bare metal spots on the car with some epoxy, so just shoot a little epoxy in a few places. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the high build primer on. It'll be my first time ever spraying that stuff, so that's it. I guess we got to block that stuff down after that. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today or not, but we'll at least get the spraying done. All right, we're all masked up, ready to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the epoxy on. I'm probably just going to put one coat on because it's just small little areas that are breaking through, and I'll probably end up breaking through on them again. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. There's just small little areas. Okay, that's done. I ended up putting 2 coats on because I had enough epoxy left over. I just went ahead and did it. I sprayed this with my finish line gun, my FLG4. Sprayed a heck of a lot better than the Harbor Freight gun did. The Harbor Freight gun's pretty old. I've been using it for a long time, so that could be a factor as well. But this thing clearly sprayed out a lot better than the other one did. And I had one funny problem. When I first started trying to spray, it was just spattering and wasn't working right. And I had the gun turned upside down for the decup system to try and suck the air out. Just nothing was working. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with this gun? And I took it apart and cleaned all the air nozzles, and it just didn't work. And I finally realized the baffle, I think that's what this is called, had a gap right there. And the last time I took it apart, I hadn't put it back together directly, so it was in the wrong place. There was a big gap right there, so it was just air blowing out right there. Oops. So once I figured that out, then everything was working fine. Anyway, as I said in a a previous video, I'd been keeping this as my nice spray gun because this is a waterborne capable gun because it's all stainless on the inside and whatever. But I needed a primer gun, and then I just said, well, heck, this one has all the interchangeable tips and stuff on it, so I just decided to go that route instead. Somewhere around here, I don't know where it is right now, but I bought a 2.2 tip for it. Excuse me. So I have the 1.3, 1.5, 1.8, and a 2.2. It all uses the same needle and everything, so it's a real nice setup. So I've got theoretically everything I need here. I can spray the 1.8 tip for the feather fill, the 2.2 for slick sand. This was the 1.3 I used for the primer. I don't know what the 1.5 will be used for. We'll maybe find some use for that down the road. But anyway, that's it for that. So I know in my previous video I said I was going to let this stuff sit a couple of days before I come back to it. But I'm just going to go ahead and probably go ahead and put the feather fill on later this afternoon. I got some errands to run and stuff, so it's like 10:30 in the morning now. So I'll just leave this till the afternoon, maybe 2 o'clock or something, come back and check on it, and then put the feather fill over that. It's pretty light epoxy because I didn't go over the whole panel or anything, so I think it's going to be fine. Anyway, so that's it for now. Alright, we're going to be spraying this stuff. I'm going to mix up 16 ounces. I don't really know how much I'm going to need, but I'm going to try that and see how that goes. So half of this. This comes with the MEK hardener, so you're 1 tube per quart, so half a tube of that stuff in here. Again, I'm going to use the FLG4 with the 1.8 tip, and we'll give it a shot. And we're going to spray with the door open again because it's perfect weather. It's like 74 degrees, no wind, at least at the moment, so it should be good. All right, there we go. She's done. I think it looks really nice. I was pointing out in the camera the sanding scratches that I missed when I was going through there before, so clearly I didn't do a very good job of that. I got my junky camera here because I'm spray painting, so I have a nice junky spray paint camera, and then I've got my good camera when I'm not painting and stuff. So, but the body work that was done here, it's really hard to see, but that whole area in through here was all body work, and it looks really nice. That high spot through here pretty much disappeared, and so that looks good. All of this stuff in here looks just great. I don't see anything going on in through here. There's a few little ridges here and there from the filler underneath, but it's mostly really smooth. And then there's a few places where I just, the bodywork's not done yet, and I just kind of probably got ahead of myself putting this filler on, but I wanted to give it a try, see how it works. That was almost exactly 16 ounces, so that was just about the perfect amount of filler that I mixed up there, so that's nice. Worked out really well. You can see the finish is, well, hopefully you can see it with this stupid camera, but it's real smooth. Not a lot of peel in it. The FLG4 gun worked out really nice. It sprayed beautifully, no issues. So I'm digging that. It took a long time to clean the gun. It was hard to get all that stuff out of the gun. This stuff, they say no more than 45 minutes in the gun, and I had it in there about a little less than half an hour, so I was pretty far away from the safety window, so I think I was okay in that regard. But anyway, it did clean up fine ultimately. One thing I noticed on the can is it says 6 to 8 pounds at the tip, and most of the stuff you spray will say 10 psi at the tip, which of course nobody really knows what that means. On the FLG4 it says 23 pounds at the inlet to get 10 pounds at the tip. So I didn't really know how to get 6 to 8 pounds at the tip, but I just dialed it down to a little under 20, like maybe 18 psi on the gun. And it sprayed real nice, so I don't know if it would have done any better or worse at a higher setting. I didn't really see a whole lot of overspray or anything, so it looked like it was pretty good. This will be a fun test because I'm not going to get to block this down today. So it's going to be sitting for a few days before I get around to blocking it down because I got stuff I got to take care of. So this will be sitting for a while before it gets blocked, so we'll see how well it sands after it's been sitting. Alright, anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thanks everybody. Talk to you soon.